YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. So I am back with some breaking news. Now, the woman who accused Jay-Z in the grape allegation speaks out. In the midst of her speaking out, they're saying that Jay-Z's camp, they're looking to dismiss this case because they're saying that Jay-Z is tired of the lies. So in this woman's accounts, she's accounting what she alleged happened with Jay-Z years ago, but people are pointing out that there's some inconsistencies in what she's saying, and people are calling her a liar, and they're saying that this case should be dismissed. So I want to know your thoughts on this whole thing, but let's go ahead and get into what she actually said. Here we go.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet, but it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof gerbil ball.
Now, let me just say this. Now, she's saying that she has autism. So that's the first thing that came out, that she's autistic. She's 38 years old now. And remember, when she claims this happened, she was 13. Now, I have children, and I couldn't imagine my 13-year-old autistic child going to a concert alone. How does that happen? Where were the parents? I have to go back to that, because as a parent, how does your 13-year-old get out of the house, an autistic 13-year-old, and get in a car or whatever and go to a concert and is able to maneuver all of that with these issues? I'm having a hard time racking my brain around that, unless she snuck out or whatever. But I'm like, that's insane to me that a 13-year-old autistic child would know how to go looking for to see celebrities at a concert and end up in the midst of Jay-Z and Diddy. You know what I mean? Think about that. Just think about that. That's just a little weird to me, but whatever. Let's continue.
The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend, who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo, because, I have about his tattoo, that's the Last Supper, because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time.
Okay, so this is one of the discrepancies. Is she getting the events mixed up, or what? Is it true? I don't want to say or speculate whether it's true, but I mean, there are some inconsistencies in what she's saying based on the information that is coming out. So, child, let's continue.
At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns her while a female celebrity watched.
JC comes in and me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut stop it, cut the
After the alleged, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, "I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind," he said.
Now, her father is saying he don't remember the events. And I would think that that was something that you remember. And also, if she could easily call her father, I'm just saying, just looking at both sides, if you could easily call your father to come pick you up, why couldn't you get your father to bring you there? Did you not want him to know where you were going? Could you have said, "Hey, Dad, I want to go to a concert. Can you bring me?" Or what, at 13, an autistic 13-year-old child. And then when the issue allegedly hit the fan, then you could just easily call your father to come get you, and you're distraught and you've just been assaulted, and you don't tell your father what happened to you. Did they take you to the hospital? Was there a grape kit? What are the other details of this story? Or did she not do anything and just went home and played like it didn't happen? Is that the case? I don't know, but the father does not recall the event, which is suspect. Let's continue.
When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statements. "I have made some mistakes," she said. "Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me. The inconsistencies in her account of an incident alleged to have happened 24 years ago does not necessarily mean the allegations are false." The accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, said, "Because we have interrogated her intensely, she has even agreed to submit to a polygraph. This has been extremely distressing for her, to the point she has experienced seizures and had to seek medical treatment due to the stress." In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said, "This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory."
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
Yeah, I'm scared of what could happen, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive from the inside out than I am of being chastised by their fans.
I'm still stuck on, okay, what are the other details in this? And once again, did she not tell her father? Where's her mother? She didn't tell her parents. Did she go to the doctor at least, get herself checked? Because that would have confirmed that something happened to her. Was she trying to hide it? This was a 13-year-old young girl who is autistic, now that we know. Maybe that played some part in it. I don't know. I don't want to discredit her or discredit the other side, but we're just looking for the truth and what comes out. Now, already there are definitely some discrepancies in her in her story, and that's worth looking into to figure out why she's saying one thing and people are confirming that wasn't the case. So I don't know, and people lie, and we just got to get to the bottom of who is lying, because we know that these types of things happen. We know that there are ways to cover up stuff. We know that these celebrities have the means, the lawyers, and the money to get whatever it is that they want. So it's not, I wouldn't say, oh, let's just ignore it and don't look at it and just completely say, oh, it's just 100% not true. But at the same time, we know that there are people who make up lies, and they know that the public will believe them, especially if it's women. And if they claim something heinous like this, people just jump on the bandwagon and believe them without any evidence. And I think that that's a mistake as well. I think that you should get the evidence. You should look into it, investigate it, get the information, find out what's the truth, what's not, and then proceed from there, and not just automatically assume either side is innocent or guilty until you have the proof to know what is what. I guess we'll see what happens, and any updates or anything that come out, I would definitely bring it back to you guys. But definitely chime in the comments. I want to hear what you think on this case. Do you think that this lady is lying? Do you think Jay-Z is telling the truth? What are your thoughts on all of this? Definitely let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here, you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Chime in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.